How's it going, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of YAKUZA 0, and in today's episode we're playing as Kiryu again. Actually, wait, I played as him for like 2 episodes, never mind. I thought it was some news they broke to you that I would look at that, we're playing as Kiryu again. Well, I was running around the city doing a bunch of dumb shit, and I did not run into anything slightly interesting. So you could skip the past 2 episodes, I guess. And here we go. I guess we're just going to follow the main plot then. Cow videos in Shufukucho West. This is the place. Time to head inside. Time to head the fuck inside. Need to crack the can open. Alright, I'm addicted. I wanna watch some pornography. I have this pink one again. Oh look, Mr. Libido. And this motherfucker, by the way, just called me a beta. Does he not see how I look? Is it a super secret room with hentai? Everything else just is normal actresses. Sarah. Didn't I just kill him in the other chapter? Well, we obviously know that Sarah isn't dead, and he comes back, but what the fuck is his deal then? I don't remember, to be honest. It looks fun. Dude, imagine playing video games on this shit. Except I always hated projectors, cause they always seem like they're really shitty resolution. You know, the quality of the screen, if you have a projector instead of a TV for some stupid reason, it always seems like it's just like blurry. You know, like why would you want a projector instead of a TV? I don't understand, to be honest. Is it because on a projector you could get like an enormously fucking huge on the whole wall projector, and getting a TV this huge isn't exactly an option? I can understand if you have such an enormous house with such enormous rooms that if you buy a normal big TV, it's still gonna be too small to like sit on the other side of the room and see what's going on the screen. So I guess that's the only reason to get a projector, because then you can just project the screen of whatever size you want. But then, if you stretch out the image of an already like, let's say you're watching a VHS movie, or some fucking recording that's not exactly high quality, let's say 480, so, and then you fucking stretch it out on this enormous screen, it's gonna look like shit. I'd rather just sit closer. Speaking of watching movies, I seen Bloodsport yesterday. I was watching Bloodsport. Remember how 2 episodes ago I believe we went to this underground arena to fight people to death? Basically that's what Bloodsport is about. I hate the beginning of the movie, by the way. It features Jean-Claude Van Damme playing this guy named Frank Dukes. Not like D-U-K-S, but like D-U-X. It's kind of like French, I would say. Dukes. I don't know if it's with Jean-Claude Van Damme. He's Danish, but still European, so whatever. And I liked a lot about the movie, but the beginning pissed me off because there's this deal. Frank, as a kid, breaks into a house like a fucking asshole through a window with 2 other fucking jackasses. Pieces of shit, they look like some kind of white kids that never fucking knew any, that got into trouble on purpose because their life is so perfect that they just want to fucking experience something different. Fucking pieces of shit. And they broke into this Chinese master's house to steal his sword, and then they don't for no reason, even though they could easily do it. And then Chinese master and his kids show up, they see Frank with a sword, the kid beats the shit out of him, and then the Chinese master, instead of, I don't know, deciding that I'm gonna fucking call the police, now he's like, oh Frank, you cannot steal the katana, this is fucking special sword. Or saber, it's a saber, not a sword. Especially the one in the movie, because it was invented. I explained the differences between swords and sabers in the same episode I was talking about just now, with the fighting arena. And whatever, it's irrelevant, the sword, saber differences. But he fucking, instead of calling the cops or anything on him, he just, like, takes him as his apprentice. And at the beginning, Frank's kind of pissed off because all he does pretty much is gets beaten up by the other kid. And the one moment where the Japanese kid who beat the shit out of him and is actually the son of the Chinese master that Frank is also trained by, he gets bullied at school and then Frank beats the shit out of the other kids and helps the kid. That's like the most awkward fucking scene in the whole movie. The kid just clearly doesn't know what the fuck, like, how the fuck to fight, so he pretends. And then at the end, when he, like, picks up the other kid, he picks up his books, he, like, puts his arm on his shoulder and they walk away. That was also so fucking forced and awkward. It's fucking awful. I hated these scenes with young Frank. And at the beginning of the movie, they also shown all the competitors training. And there's one guy who's from Africa. He's black, of course. And he, like, trains on the trees. He, like, breaks coconuts with his bare hands, right? Later in the movie, he comes back during the tournament. And I don't think it was intentional, because this guy was supposed to be, like, the African fucking warrior, right? But he was fighting. And I gotta say, that was my favorite fucking fighter out of all of the fighters that aren't important to the story. That guy was my favorite. Because he basically jumps around like a monkey. You can kind of see where there's a problem with that, you know, this black guy in the tournament and he hops around like a monkey. And acts like a monkey too. What am I doing now? Kiwi, I didn't listen to you because I was busy talking about Bloodsport. Also, for a movie called Bloodsport, I thought they would, like, kill each other on this arena and there would be, like, much more blood. But there wasn't as much. Still no come from there. I might as well walk around the city a bit. Fuck. I was doing this for the last 2 episodes and now I gotta do it again. Walk around for a bit. Thanks. So anyway, yeah, that's a little bit awkward, right? The black guy hopping around like a monkey. And so Frank is in the military, I guess, and he wants to join that fucking tournament because his master died. He wants to honor his master because somewhere before that in the movie, the actual son of that master dies. And Frank goes under, like, ruthless training, which I like how this training, like all the things they do throughout the training, they actually do come later during the tournament where they become important. You know, like all the things he was doing with his master actually paid off that he learned those, because later in the movie he actually had to use these abilities. Like, for example, the master, like, beats the shit out of him with a ball, and Frank just simply ignores that. Which I thought was pretty cool. Check it out. Beats the shit out of him with a drum. I'm doing that fucking drop kick, it's my favorite move. Also, I really thought while I was watching the movie that there's a moment where one of the fighters, his name was Jackson, and he was my favorite character in the whole goddamn movie, because he was just so much fun. Like, he was introduced as this kind of fucking asshole. He shows up on the bus when Frank is going to the tournament, and he has a beer in his hand. He kind of sits behind some chick and he's like, "Hey babe, you wanna go on a date?" And she, like, doesn't respond, so he's like, "Oh, I'm too handsome for you," and he just, like, puts his legs, like, right next to her on the seat in front of him. And you think, like, wow, what an asshole, he's gonna be the anti-hero. But he ends up being, like, Frank's best fucking friend and my favorite character in the whole movie, because he's just, they fucking become friends through the power of video games, because they both play fucking Karate Champ on arcade machine, and Frank wins against Jackson, and then Jackson, like, says something blah blah blah, I don't remember, and they become friends. And during the tournament, they like sit next to each other, they give each other tips and shit like that. And I really like, I think Jackson reminded me of Snake Plissken from Escape from New York. But I'm not sure, it kinda looks like him if he had an eye patch. Who knows, maybe that's the same character. And yeah, so they're best friends, he's my favorite character. Frank works in the military, right? He escapes, kind of escapes because they don't really allow him to like leave the country at the moment. He's like needed there, even though I don't think they explained why they don't want him to fucking compete. And whatever tournament, it had a name, but I forgot what it was called. Mortal Kombat tournament. And speaking of Mortal Kombat, Jean-Claude Van Damme actually does a nut punch like Johnny Cage ends up doing in Mortal Kombat, because this movie came out before Mortal Kombat, and it does certainly have some inspiration in the game, for the games. The fuck am I doing? There's still no side missions? This is ridiculous. Sarah, just fucking call me, you piece of shit. Nah, you fucking dumbass. What am I supposed to do? Go somewhere and then get out? I'm gonna try that. Except I'm going, I don't know. Somewhere. Let's play darts again. Or not. I'm gonna just eat something and then fucking maybe something will happen. Say if Frank ignores that, he goes to China anyway, takes part in the tournament, and well, he wins obviously, but wait, I wanted to eat something because I wanted to regenerate health. Here we go. I bet I missed so many CP points for never eating anything in this game, because I'm usually forgetting to do that. And you know, one character I fucking hated in the movie was the reporter girl. She was kind of a bitch. She wanted to write a story about the tournament, but she needed to somehow get into the tournament, right? So she like fucking... First she talked to some Arabic dude who harassed her. You know, women aren't very respected there. So he was like, oh, let's go upstairs, I'm gonna fuck you, basically. And she didn't like that. Frank stepped in, did some fucking coin trick that was fucking stupid, kind of. Basically, he gambled her life without her consent. Frank was kind of also an asshole. Yeah, there were moments where there were these like FBI agents. They were chasing after Frank to bring him back to America. And there was a moment where he flees from them when they're in a hotel. And instead of like fleeing immediately from them, he like kind of runs around and he just stands still and like waves his hands around so they fucking see him. He does this on purpose so they see him and he just simply can continue to be chased by them. And it's like, what the fuck is his idea? Like, he wants to be chased by them, he's trying to lure them into a trap. He ends up making them fall into a river, so I don't know, maybe he should get them killed. Something like that. No, fuck, did I just... I distracted the guy with the fucking sign and then I punched, uppercut him. Like killing enemies with objects, dealing way more damage. Here, Men in Black. Only 3 of them showed up at the beginning, but then like 7 of them came after me. It's fucked up, man. Fucked up shit. Let's go. I don't know. Fucking. I don't even want to play arcades. What else is in this city? We've been here. We've been to disco more than enough. It's like, what the fuck is this? Erotic videos. Have you been watching erotic videos? Let's go watch a porn. Why not? Dragon and Tiger? This must be the main restaurant the manager of the Kamucho location was talking about. Let's go in. Let's see if it triggers a mission or something. Husband is gone. Guess only Majima can talk to him. Sorry, I saw this place is called Dragon and Tiger, and sorry, husband not here. No food today. Go away.
Yeah.
I'm not here for meal. I'm from Tokyo, and I know a shop with the same name there. You from Tokyo? Why come to Chinese restaurant in Osaka? Get takoyaki. Takoyaki good here. I don't want food. Don't you have a branch in Tokyo? You know it? That tiny dark place? I'm a customer there. How manager doing? He good cook, but too slow with weapon order. Oops, no. Never mind. So I was right. You don't have to hide it. I know what your side business is. No, Kamuchiro manager told us all about you. Nice to meet you, but why are you here? Things might get a little rough in Sotenbori, so I thought having a place I could get equipped with wouldn't hurt. Okay, but husband's very busy now. No custom order, okay? You buy what you need, what we have in stock, or sell what you don't need. We can fix things too. Thanks, that'll be a big help. Great, I can buy weapons? Oh, that's insane. You have a 9mm pistol. Which, a lot of pistols are 9mm, but that's the name of the gun. Iron hammer, long Lomberg, broken shotguns. Don't you have like fixed shotguns with only broken ones? Still no 9mm pistol. It's fucking annoying, man. Oh, doesn't like my I have this. No. I thought maybe Majima has like way better items than me, but to be honest, with the equipment, I think we both have about the same stuff. So we're both about it just as good. Ooh, this gives you like really good defense against guns. I think I'd rather have an overall good defense than just with the guns. Well, it seems like I cannot get my fucking hands on that pistol anywhere in the game. Speaking of pistols, I think I ran out of my sword. Which isn't a pistol, but it just reminded me of a weapon. So I should have said, speaking of weapons, I guess. Yeah, so this guy harasses the reporter girl, and then she's like, oh, Frank, you're so fucking cool. And she sleeps with him, like, immediately after the first date. Cool, great, why the fuck would they wait? That's not an issue or anything with me. And the issue I have is that she kind of... Like, fucking Frank told her how fucking important the tournament is to him. And how he needs to, like, honor his master. Everybody knows that. Even the, like, FBI people who were chasing after him, they eventually just simply gave up on this chasing after Frank. And they decided that, alright, if he's gonna do it, then fuck it, we're just gonna wait until he's finished with the tournament. And then bring him back to America. Which does happen at the end, where they all go into a plane. And the reporter girl constantly just fucking yells at Frank that, no, you can't fucking do that, Chong Li's gonna kill you. That was the main bad guy. He was like that tournament's champion, and he was kind of a cheater too, because at some point, ooh, the final fight with him was really fucking awesome. Where Chong Li blinds him with like some powder to the eyes. So Jean-Claude Van Damme has to rely, and that comes back, the training from the beginning of the movie comes back, because the master trained Jean-Claude with like his eyes covered, so that Frank couldn't see anything. So it came back, oh, fuck off this fucking fly. So it came back later in the movie where he was blinded and he again had to rely only on his senses instead of his eyes. Which are also a sense, but he had to rely on his fucking environmental orientation senses. Here you go. We charge 800 for one view, watch a porn. Pfft, I just watched like hentai before I started recording for free. We're overpaying for this shit, Kiryu. So I think I done this shit and I think I picked her. She looks kinda weird. She looks ugly if I'm being honest. She looks kinda cute. Oh no, wait, I remember. I watched Lemon Girl and I was like complaining that there was no lemons in the video. That was false advertisement. I don't know. She's kinda cute. Wait, did I unlock more of these girls? It feels like the list is strangely incomplete. You know, like why would these specific girls be unlocked? I think every time I find a card on the floor, I just get a new girl. Sure. It's kind of funny to think these are probably all real girls and they're like... And they just got paid to make like a porn video, 80s style. 80s Japan porn video style. Which I don't know exactly what the fuck this means. But whatever. In YAKUZA Kiwami 2 there's a minigame. I was watching someone stream recently and like there was this one guy who played the game and the other guy who didn't, and like the one guy who played the game really wanted to fucking get that minigame, which was pretty funny. It's a minigame where you invite... It's basically like a business where a girl's just basically posing for you and you take pictures of her, which I guess you get to keep. And the deal is that the girl's doing pretty sex poses. She puts on all kinds of kinky outfits, like a maid, a nurse, you know, that kind of shit. Just notice what kind of fucking entangled mess of cables I have under my desk. Holy shit, I gotta fix that. It's a fucking fire hazard, what I have behind my fucking desk. You know, it's true, but like, what the fuck am I gonna do with these? I ain't gonna separate them all with some plastic fucking tubes or anything like that. Phew! Didn't jacked off. Ooh, it's close. You know what's funny? I didn't even look at the screen. I don't even know what she did. She was in the bath. I saw her sitting on the side of the bath. Her ass looked pretty nice. What? My page was beeping? What could it mean? Oh, that wants me. And he wants me now. Anyway, I should get back to the video shop. I just been to a video shop. Except a different one. Oh man, why couldn't I just watch a video while I was there? Look, sub-stories, 28 out of 60. Look, at least with Majima we're like halfway through the sub-stories, but 28 out of 60, we're not even halfway through. I'm definitely not gonna finish these with, definitely not finishing these with, until the end of the game, because if I don't, like, find one of them, I'm not gonna, like, run around all the city, look up some guides on where the fuck to find those. I'm just gonna ignore that. You can see how much money I invested in Brawler. And how little money I invested in anything else. Wait, what did I want to do? The pager. I wanted to read. 106 would be phone, and 09 is okay. I guess the call came in. Jesus Christ, imagine having to memorize all this shit when using a pager. That's why you need a phone bag. So you can get the phone everywhere you go. I remember my rant in oh shit, he pulled out a baton. I remember this day when I was playing Grand Theft Auto 3 and there was a mission where you go to... The fuck happened with the frame rate? It like went from super slow to like super quick. And there was a mission where you go and there's this YAKUZA girl and she gives you a mission, but she like disappeared and she leaves a note. And I went on this fucking rant how fucking stupid do they think Claude is? Oh, Claude Speed. Here we go. All these connections. So how stupid do you think Claude is to fucking have to leave a note for him? Anybody could fucking take that note that you would just like sneak in or anything. This note could have been blown away by wind, and most important of all, what I was mad about, is that Claude is carrying a fucking pager around. He knows how to use it. He might be mute, but he can't fucking read. So why don't you just fucking send him a message, you fucking assholes? Mr. Libido! How's it going? He won't speak to me, he only speaks to Majima. Well, alright. Sarah. I always really struggle to not make any funny jokes about Sarah's name, but you won't even get him, so
どないの仕事かは知らへんけど、きっと最近街で起きてる極道絡みの事件と関係あるんちゃうか。それは
Nice fucking music you got playing in this place.
とにかく立花さんが関係しとる
It's
こと
like a 5-second loop.
平穏無事で済むはずがない。
This is like the kind of typical gym music, you know? Except it's actually better than the fucking gym music they played at my gym. Like what? So I can't think of a single job I gotten from Tachibana at called Pretty. I should probably assume that trend will continue. Plus we'll head straight back to Tokyo once the deal's done. I should fuck off with these fucking flies all my fucking place. God damn it. Fly into my fucking face like a piece of shit. Fucking see you flying around, you piece of garbage. Might be fucking tiny like a piece of shit, but I fucking see you. I don't get nothing to do in this city. I ran around all of the place again. Got nothing to do here. Bloodsport. So yeah, I recommend watching Bloodsport. I watched it for free. I gotta admit, the quality I watched it in wasn't too good. You know what was funny in the movie too? Like, Frank and Jackson became friends, right? And Jackson, during one of his fights, he fights the main bad guy, and he kinda knocks him down, and he's like, yeah, I won, and then the bad guy gets up and like fucks him up. And he ends up in a hospital. And at the end of the movie where like Jackson kind of wakes up from, I guess, a coma he might have been in for like a little bit. Well, not a coma because coma is different. So he was just knocked out for a long time. Frank just like straight up tells him that he loves him. Like you know, like brotherly love and stuff. The other guy was like a biker. Jackson was like this biker kind of wrestler dude. He was like brute force and shit. There was literally a fight where he just like took all the punches and then he just like threw the guy around across the fighting arena. Which the fighting arena was weird because it was like a rectangle and not like a square. And the rules were like, you either have to throw your opponent out of the arena, you have to make them surrender, make them give up by saying mate, or you have to knock them out. There's 3 ways of winning. And usually they get knocked out or out of the ring. And the only time someone lost by saying mate was during the finale, where Frank actually made the main bad guy give up, which was pretty cool. And you know what's weird? During the final fight, the arena was like dented. I guess it was because they could like get on the edges and they could like jump into each other and do like high kicks. I guess that's what they meant to do. Also, there was a moment where the main bad guy fights a dude and he just kills him. I think he breaks his neck. And then everyone's like, oh shit, he broke his neck. But I guess that just happens during the tournament that people die. Sometimes I guess they don't have anything against killing people in the tournament. They just simply all looked away from the body and they were like looking like they were praying. Except the main villain, who was like, come on, who the fuck cares? He didn't say much, he just looked intimidating for the whole movie. That was another guy I liked, that wasn't a main important character to the story, but I liked his fighting style. He had like his hand like raised up in front of his face and he was like jumping left to right. He didn't look like he was from Asia, so I don't know, he was like some westerner. And he fought like a Chinese dude who took like some strange pose while fighting. He was all like spread legs, arms in the air, and I felt like, oh, he's gonna fuck him up, right? But the other guy, the westerner, he actually won. And I was like, oh, that's cool, and he won. I didn't expect that to happen. Later he got fucked up anyway, so I think Franks actually defeats him. To be honest, I don't know, I guess you could actually count all the people that took part in the tournament. Except there was like this one Chinese that was like huge, and I think he's the one who defeats the black monkey dude. Yeah, I called him that, I'm sorry. Oh look, Sarah's not shot anymore. I think this is supposed to happen before Majima and Sagawa got here.
桐生さんです。
日教連の世良だ。座ってくれ。
That's kind of funny that Kiryu and Sarah met, because Kiryu and Sarah.
橘不動産の桐生です。
Actually, you know what? You
前から
never
風間さんに聞
fucking
いて
meet
た。
Sarah in
それにお
YAKUZA
前の今の
Kiwami,
状
do
況
you?
も全部承知してる。
I don't think you do.
ただ今世間話の時間じゃない。
No, I don't believe you meet Sarah anytime in YAKUZA Kiwami. Like, at least it's Kiryu never meets him. I think he does shows up in cutscenes and these flashbacks to how Nishiki became evil. But I don't remember him ever being...
橘不動産の桐生です。
牧村です。お世話になります。
もう一人、
So Kiryu knew
小田とい
Sarah.
う者
They
と
met each
私
other,
で
but
カムロ町までご一
it
緒しま
turns
す。
out that
護衛ってことですよね。
ええ、
私は祖父が死んだことも今まで
turns
知らな
out
かっ
that
た
I
んです。
guess
祖父の
I
聞いたこともない土
guess
地のせいで。
when Sarah was the chairman, I guess Kiryu might have not been involved with him that much. I don't
こ
know.
の
I
間
don't know what the fuck
私
was
を守ってくれた人も殺
trying
され
to
ました。
say. Ah, Lee got killed. That sucks.
ずっとお世話になっていた人が。
He dead.
お金なんてどうでもいいです。早くその土地を手放させて。お願い。
Ah, you know who killed him? Well,
立
Sarah
花さんによ
fucking
ろし
did.
くな、桐生。
Didn't he? He showed up after that explosion and he was with a gun.
失礼します。
No, wait. Sagawa killed Lee. Yes, Sagawa was the one who showed up with a gun after the explosion and he tried to shoot Majima for betraying him. And then Sarah showed up and he was the one who shot Sagawa. And he then knocks out Majima. Which I guess the opposite happened in the last time we played as Majima. Here you go, now Kiryu's the one who's taking care of Makoto. Very interesting. Makoto gets some strange that voice. Oh man. I wonder what that means.
行きましょう。牧村さん。
I hope this won't be a long fucking episode, because I think we just triggered like a really long chain of plot-related events that we won't be able to just fucking skip or pause in the middle or anything like that. So maybe I shouldn't have walked around the city so much. Ah, shit. So overall, I really like the movie. And to be honest, I ran out of movies I wanted to see. Like I can't think of any other ones I wanted to see. I mean, I can, because I tried to watch every movie from rental reviews that I thought was interesting. But some of these, like Flash Gordon, I couldn't find anyone on the internet, and I don't want to make any fucking subscriptions to some bullshit. Yes, Oda, you fucking did something to offend Makoto. You piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Oda. Oh, well, I ain't gonna spoil you what he did. Just keep in mind he did something very, very mean to her at some point in his life. Which you remember that like Lee, I think, told Majima what happened to Makoto, so you might connect the dots now. Remember the man with a bat tattoo and the fact that Tachibana has that tattoo? And what the man with a bat tattoo did to Makoto? And the fact that, you know, Oda's is Tachibana's partner? Yeah, I think I gave you enough clues as to what the fuck they're doing. Also, this guy showed up. I got a perfect thumbnail for this episode. Yeah, I give a fuck about that. Hello. Don't do it. Oh man. The driver was like, oh man. Okay, that shot. He didn't seem to care too much. Remember Yakuza Kiwami and the sequence where you run away from the Chinatown and you're being chased by the Dryads, and you're basically doing a fucking rail shooter. Well, another rail shooter. Yeah, Kiryu, you're a fucking gangster. Who the fuck cares if you carry a gun or not? I gotta say, Kiryu's sticking out of a window with a gun. Kiryu should use guns more often, man. Make a fucking Yakuza Dead Souls again. Except make it good. Or just don't make it Dead Souls, make it like something actually more interesting than fucking zombies. So R2 does nothing. Good. Heat Eye, which is basically fucking Dead Eye from Red Dead. Just slows down time, you know. Shoot, shoot, reload. Got it. Shut up, I know how to play video games. You bitch. You know what? And that's a fucking thing I was pointing out in fucking shit in Kiwami. That whenever Kiryu, he was shooting a revolver in that chase sequence, and the revolver had like 12 bullets in it. At least with this gun it makes sense. Man, Kiryu's a great shot, and oh, by the way, I want to mention, Kiryu never killed anyone. Just don't pay attention to these exploding fucking chunks of meat sound effects. Like this one, you heard that? That was someone's brain exploding. Kiryu never killed anyone. That guy's fine, don't worry. Kiryu's a pacifist. He would not dare to kill a soul. A dead soul. I wanna play Yakuza Dead Soul, but it's like not available. It's only on PS3. I like how long these guys take to shoot. It's like these guys really have to make sure whether or not they want to shoot. Like, do I want to shoot? Maybe I don't. Oh no, Kiwami Bob! Wait, that's not Kiwami Bob, that's just some guy with an afro. Oh, I missed him! Was he like some kind of secret? I would get some kind of afro? Afro power up if I... Yeah, but I gotta say, I think I would cancel my attack if I get shot in the face. Shooting him in the head actually does more damage, but it's kinda hard to fucking aim. It's more like I'm pressing wrong buttons, man. Driving this little fucking electric van, but it's electric. Ooh, nice shot, Kiryu. Thank God you never kill anyone, though. That would be bad. Murder is mean. Remember, kids, murder is mean. Also, look at my health bar, it's like way longer than it usually is. Not sure was this huge when I played the fucking game. Also, I love how there's no traffic but us. You know, they reserved the whole highway just to fuck me up. Where did they get a helicopter and a minigun from? It's gotta be insane, they got a minigun. And I gotta defeat them with a pistol? I almost fell out of the fucking car. Gotcha! Love that. I'm willing to fucking not even complain. Like, oh, Kiryu, great, good shot, Kiryu. Like, who cares? It was fucking awesome, man. Cancel his shit. Ah, I'm reloading. No, quick! Oh, fuck. How is he firing rockets so fast? Here you shoot him. Ah, fuck. Couldn't even shoot that part. Is this helicopter pilot fucking insane? He tries to shoot me with a pistol flying a helicopter by the car. If you thought this would end up good, this would work, that shit is badass. No. Probably even more fucked up than before. I remember in Kiwami I had problems with this fucking on-rail shooter because I died like a lot in it. Man, I wonder what would happen if I didn't miss the Afro dude who showed up out of nowhere and he just speeded by, and like as if he wasn't even part of the gang that tried to kill me. He was just some dude who happened to be going by and he was like, I'm gonna shoot him too. Everyone's doing the cool thing, I'm gonna try and get in on that. Shooting Kiryu while he's on the highway is a new trend. Everybody wants to get in on that. Don't worry, Makoto, we got you. Let's go to a park full of homeless people. You'll be nice. Man, Oda, you look a little tense. You might want to relax, buddy. Chill out. It's fine. Don't fucking know. Don't scare our lady.
私は大丈夫です。
こっちは大丈夫じゃねえんだよ。
The fuck is wrong with you? You don't want to beat a woman on my watch.
下の様子を見てくれ。
God damn it. Is Oda Baby the bad guy? I don't know. Baby, I said, what the fuck is wrong with me? Could it be that this whole time Oda was actually going to betray us? Yeah. What's up? Yeah, he's a bad guy. I knew that. Cat's out of the bag. She could have said he's like her old boyfriend or something, and he's like, oh, well, I'm gonna kill you. No one can know what is a simp. No one will leave this place alive. Jesus Christ, come on, man. You're such an asshole. Trigger's already pulled on the gun. Oh Jesus. Oh my fucking god. She has a knife. Anyone in this game and ever who was talking so fucking long while holding a gun never fucking shot it when they needed to. See, Oda, you should have even fucking said anything. You should have just shoot. But no, he was like, oh, well. Blah, blah, blah. Cat's out of the bag. My past, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm gonna get shot and stabbed in the leg. Gotta say, it's a handy thing to have a knife inside. She's blind, what if she would miss his leg? What if he was like standing in a weird way? Fuck you. When I'm gone, everyone's gonna remember my name. Son, actually, I don't remember what's all the last name. It's not even his name, he's like Chinese, he has a completely different name, that's just like his fucking fake name. Does he have a bat tattoo? Oh my god. He does. Dun dun dun. He was a slave trader.
その人の声聞いた時にもしかしたら
And an overall piece of shit.
私は2年前その人に監禁されて売られたんです
Cattle? Why cattle? I'm pretty sure they sold you like a sex slave or something, not a fucking cattle.
その女にしてみりゃ俺は殺しても殺したりねえってやつだろうさ
What the fuck, you want to die now?
だから俺ら二人とも殺すってのか。立花と彼女を合わせられねえってのはなんだ。意味がわからねえようだ。
She's his sister.
どういうことなんだ。
I guess Tachibana didn't know he's fucking slave trading his own sister.
一から説明しろ。
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he wasn't there while they were making the deal. Maybe he wasn't part of the gang yet. And you know what? There was like a point in the game where Oda makes a remark that he met Tachibana like a year ago. And when they were saying that, oh, Oda's like his sworn brother, I thought they were like knowing each other since like childhood, not like since last week. And now he's a sworn brother. There's fucking relationships that last 5 years and they fall apart. And this motherfucker is like his sworn brother after a year. So she said 2 years ago. So Tachibana might not have been part of the gang 2 years ago. So he joined the gang. So that means Tachibana real estate is a pretty new thing. It's not like some kind of company he's been running for like a while. He's just been running it for like a year. I think actually he's beginning to explain it now.
初めて俺を力でねじ伏せた男だ。差がありすぎて敗北感さえなかったよ。そしてその力が底辺を這うしかなかった俺に夢を見させてくれたんだ。俺はあの人に兄貴になってくれって頼んだよ。
He begged him to be his boss.
俺らの入れ墨も入れてもらった。プライドもクソもね。
Man, I hate these guys' backstory.
年に担ぐことが俺の役割だと知っただけだ。
Seriously? Like, Oda just realized that he's just inferior? Man, he fucking... And that happened like a year ago. And they're the sworn brothers all of a sudden. Yeah, cool. Cool fucking promise.
俺は立花さんと一緒にあのことを知っちまったんだ。テレビで中国
It was called Family Guy. Holy shit, did it messed him up.
何年か前の古いニュース映像が流れた。
What the fuck is he talking about?
日本に肉親が見つ
Oh,
か
look,
って
it's Makoto,
来日している場面だった。その子の姿見てすぐに思い出した。
You know what, I kind of speaking loud when I'm making these videos. Like, I wonder if my neighbors can fucking hear me. The pink monster's pretty good. I recently had a 44 monster and I'm not sure if I changed my mind about that because I think I gave it like an 8. I think I changed it to a 6. I still like it, but it was like, I don't know, fucking not really good. It's his mother. That's my mother too. We're actual brothers. Oh no.
生き別れの妹だったんだ。
Please don't swear. This is a Christian fucking YouTube channel, you bitch. You piece of fucking shit. You sworn on my YouTube channel. You shall suffer the consequences of death.
牧村誠か。立花の
That doesn't sound very Japanese, Makoto Makimura.
本当なんですか？その話。
この子に及んで。
No wait, that does sound Japan. That doesn't sound Chinese. Is that Chinese or Japanese? That doesn't sound Chinese. So she's a Chinese immigrant, but what the fuck? Was she raised in Japan? I really gotta do something with these fucking cables. I can't stand to look at this. Did I told you about my new chair? After like, I don't know, a couple teen years of using the same fucking chair in my room, I got a new one, and I hate it. Like when you sit on it, it's pretty good. It's cool. It's comfortable. It's nice. But then you start noticing the little flaws. Like for example, how the back of the underneath part of the chair when I sit, it kind of like stabs the back side of my knee. It kind of like not very comfortable around that part. I can't put my legs on the legs of the. I can't put my feet on the legs of the chair because it's also uncomfortable because it's very thin and metal. So it's like not very comfortable to hold your legs there. Not that it's just meant to hold my legs, but I always do that. And yeah, I just don't like this chair overall. She found it in her heart to forgive him. Where's the Disney logo? I heard the Mulan remake sucks dick. And I also heard it is expensive to subscribe to watch it to Disney Plus or some bullshit. Yeah, sure. Oh no, Oda. You were my best kind of friend. Remember the fun? Oh man, Kiryu should have like fucking flashbacks to all the fun times with Oda. Remember that one time he threw money in some guy's face and acted like a dick when we first met him? Remember when he made fun of me when I made my first real estate offer to some dude? Don't be a hero, and fucking Kiryu said that. Here, shoot me. Cool gun, where'd you got that? Oh, you know, Dragon and Tiger. Oh, really? Me too. I get my guns only there. Ammunition. I recently got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on mobile, and I don't know, I've been playing it a little bit. I played the game so fucking much on PS2, never beaten it or even got very far, but I played the shit out of it. I beaten it twice on PS4. One time you can even watch all of it on my channel, by the way. You know, there's a let's play of it if you want. San Andreas, it's 61 episodes long, I believe. It's pretty long. And more beat up. Alright, fine. Beat up time. Shibusama family. They all were the same. So you can distinguish them from anyone else wearing black. Don't they have a weapon? I think I do. Oh, hey, Makoto. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's here too. Kojima! Oh no, Mr. Kojambo, I'm so sorry. We'll never make a Metal Gear game ever again. That's true, actually, he will not. It's kind of funny with these names. I remember fighting a guy in Yakuza Kiwami that was also named Kiryu. Thought it was funny that I was fighting the dude named the same. Man, why did they take so much health away from her? I can't even like step away from her. I just have to like stand right next to her. Top Gear. Wait, what? What does Top Gear have to do with anything? They have this new show, right? I used to watch Top Gear all the time as a kid, but they have this new show. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but it's their show after they got fired from BBC, I believe. Because there was something about how Jeremy Clarkson. Oh fuck! Excuse me. No, that's not gonna... Yeah. What I expected to happen. Very fucking handy weapon he got. I'm covered in blood, Jesus Christ. That's not my blood. Told you, Kiryu, that white suit isn't a good idea. Well, I have an enormous fan. So you're basically fucked. Oh my god, he really did that move. What is he, like a platformer boss fight? Oh shit. That's kinda scary, you know? Like usually the boss fights that I have, it's like some dude with his fist, but this guy's like a scary weapon. Kinda like chop me in pieces, man. Ouch, my knees. What if I would fail that quick time event? I don't even want to think about that. Who just like slice my back open? Don't worry about it, I'm gonna die. I think it's like minions. Remember there was a... Oh, remember that? During the finale of Yakuza Kiwami, when you're in the ship, there's a dude with the exact same blade saw. I believe it's called a blade saw. Or shield saw? No, it's a blade saw. Or is it a disc saw? I don't know, what the fuck is it? Chainsaw. Is it a chainsaw? It's a different saw. Man, fuck this guy. Jesus Christ, I'm dying. Oh, I'm doing so bad. Remember guys, it's a no death run. Except I died before, but... I think I did. Might have, I don't know, actually. I don't remember ever dying. Oh fuck, these quick time events are shit. I was smashing like I was mashing a square instead of circle. Oh, he's gone. Dude, can I have the saw? No. Can't have the saw, that sucks. Oh shit. Oh Jesus Christ, I fucked him up. Give me another one. Man, I'm kind of fucking this up. I'm not doing too good. Wait a minute, I can't... Just realized I can't use the thumbnail with the card chase. Gotta put Oda on the thumbnail, because this is the last time we see him, I believe. Yeah, it'll be kinda weird if I put him on the thumbnail of a video and he's already dead by that time. Well, the buddy throw didn't work out. Did it ever work out? What was I saying before that I got interrupted? I was saying something. Yeah, I was talking about San Andreas, I believe. Oh yeah, so I got San Andreas on my phone. It worked fine. I got an APK file, of course I didn't pay for it. I ain't gonna pay for a fucking inferior version of the game. I don't give a shit. I'm a pirate, who cares? You know, it's not like... I saw this meme, right, of And then like download the game illegally. Company loses $60. Download the game 1,000 times. They lose $60,000. Profit? Well, I believe some people are... Yeah, I kinda knew this is gonna happen, but whatever. So I was saying that some people I feel like genuinely believe that when you pirate a game, the company loses that money. It's not that they lose the $60, they just don't get it. Because this is the potential $60 you could have spent on the game, they won't get because you didn't do it. But it's not like you take $60 out of their bank account. It's not the fucking case. So I wonder how many kids got fucking viruses on their fucking computers because they wanted to download GTA 5. I remember when having GTA 5 on PC was like, oh man, is my PC gonna run the game? Now it's like it's 2014. Actually, my PC probably still gonna fucking run GTA 5. Oh, that's dead. Ooh, nice place. Kinda weird looking. This looks like a love bed.
何もしねえから安心してくれ。目立たねえとこに泊まりたかっただけだ。
Yeah, very discreet.
分かってます。兄は今どんな人ですか？
He's kind of an asshole.
えらく冷静な感じだ。それに頭が切れて、めったに感情を出さない。
Kid, are you describing me? Thank you so much. It's so nice of you. You forgot to mention how I'm also very handsome, incredibly skilled at anything I do, and most important of all, I'm very humble. No, I'm not so fucking humble. There's like no one more humble than me. And if they claim they're more humble than me, then give me the fucking address. I'm gonna go to their fucking place and I'm gonna explain them how they're not fucking humble because I'm the fucking most humble person in the fucking world and they can suck a dick. Got that shit? You fucking understood me? You fucking know what I'm saying? Humble, huh? I don't know what that means, but I'm probably the most humble person. Yeah, the pink one's good. I was just joking, by the way. I wanna come off as an asshole in my Let's Play channel, you know? It's only like the closest people know me, they might know that I'm an asshole, but... You guys can still think that I'm just some fucking loser. Which you might be right. Look at this background. What the fuck is with this lamp? Reflection. I think this is a reflection of the bed she's standing next to. But the bed looks fine and the lamp is like all blurry and weird looking. Yeah. Pretty stupid. Did you say Bakai Mintai? Bakai Mintai. This was the point of the game where I'm a little confused about the plot. Like, so where's like the guy who killed Oda's deal? It's all about everyone wanting to fucking get the empty lot. And to get the empty lot, they need to get Makoto, and they either want to kill her, or they just want to make her sell the empty lot. Heh. I would do that too. Oh, fuck, that's kind of fucked up actually, I'm taking it back. Oh, wait a minute. Makoto and Tachibana are like Japanese, but they grew up in China. And around, I believe in the 80s, China and Japan were like really hated each other. So her mother was Chinese, her father I guess was Japanese. So her children have Japanese names. But they grew up in China where they didn't like them. So she moved to Japan? Her grandfather, see? Before she joined... Ah. wanted to make a joke and stuff, but she killed herself. Oh man.
最近まで私のこと助けてくれた人たち
She
も
trapped herself in the
一
microwave.
人は殺されて一人はもう
Who's
どうしてる
this?
かもわからない
I think it's this. Looked like an
私
asshole, I
の
don't know.
人生ひどいよね
Yeah, it's kind of a wreck.
なんか
Come on, Makoto, fucking shut up. I don't want to make a fucking ridiculously long episode. Oh, brother, I'm just crying now.
この先もずっと
Last
暗いもん
episode
だ
was
と
like
思う
20 minutes long. Now you got a fucking hour and 20 minutes.
前に進むことがいい
Oh, however long I'm recording now.
自分の道
I
がこの
remember when
先
I
どうな
started
ってるか分
recording
か
and I
って
hit
い
all
ず
the settings like all weird
この世に人もい
and
ね
the limit of my recordings were 15 minutes.
俺らに敵
So every
には
15 minutes I had to restart the recording.
立ち止まって泣くか一歩でも前に進むかの二つだ
And
け
that would always fuck me up, to be honest. Like sometimes I would like make a longer video, so I had to put together like 15 minutes recording into
入
one,
り口までは
and then it turns out that the fourth one is missing, and I had to like re-record that part. If you watch my Journey Let's Play, that's like the most fucked up Let's Play, because it's like episode 1 I recorded before, after the finale. Second episode I recorded like at a completely different
カムロ町
time.
に行きます
It's like, what the fuck happened with that game?
兄に絶対に会いたいんです
It's like everything was recorded at different times.
私を連れ
Still,
て
if
って
you
くだ
watch
さ
the
い
Let's Play, you will see that
桐生さん
you'll just watch it, right? It's like I'm gonna go to the game, but it's like one episode I'm like beginning. I think the first episode really is the first one. So I begun playing the game, and then second episode is like I made it after like the finale. Then the third, fourth, fifth, and I believe that the finale was recorded after the second one or something like that. It was kind of weird. I had to like go to the game twice. Save data? Yeah, sure. Let's fucking do that. Save data and finish the fucking episode. How about that? It's gonna finish in a cutscene because I bet a cutscene will be triggered now. Chapter 14: Unwavering Bonds. Am I still playing as Kiryu? Alright, shut up. Whatever. We're gonna find out next episode. See you fellas in the next episode. Bye.